Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. So today's episode of HJN, I'm going to dive on in to some chips. Yet another pretty big favorite of mine when it comes to snacking. I've already talked about gummy, I've already talked about wings, I've already talked about chocolate, but now let's get on into another little thing out there. Good old chips. Of course, whenever I'm talking about chips in terms of Ruffles, Doritos, Planties, Roundies, Hares, and hundreds of other brands out there that I can possibly name out, but the majority of which I happen to like pretty much fit in those categories. Of course, my favorite chips of all time were Pringles or Lay's Stacks, as well as Flamin' Hot Cheetos, the whole shebang, and a few others out there. But of course, in terms of flavors and brand-wise, my favorites of all time would be Doritos Original, ranch-flavored Pringles, sour cream and onion-flavored Stacks, as well as original flavor of the whole shebang, and much more. Of course, aside from the types of chips that will exist out there, as well as the brands that they come from, they still, in fact, offer a huge amount of advantages that would pretty much come over a lot of snack foods. Because for one, the huge variety of flavors that can come on within. I mean, if you're not familiar with Lay's, they have made all kinds of trips to the different types of flavors that they could possibly put in their own chips. Of course, if you haven't really seen a lot about any of their more recent attributes, then I suggest you go check them out. But some of the most popular types of flavor trips that I've seen them go through was this one point a few years ago where they did make 4 different flavors at one point and sell them all at one point. One flavor, of course, were the truffle fries. Then there were the biscuits and gravy. Then there was the Reuben flavor. And then there was this salsa sort of flavor. There was even a time where Lay's went as far as to create a chip that would taste like a cinnamon roll. Yeah. If that's not crazy enough for you, I mean, there's many other companies that try to do the same thing. But of course, they're not like candy confectioners. They can't really try to make a potato taste like the best kind of chocolate in the entire world. And that's only because the potato and chocolate had 2 different types of flavors, and those flavors are better just left on their own, rather than just being mixed. But it all depends on how adventurous you are. Like me. But now, I mean, I really just don't want to have another craving for chips, just like I've had cravings for many other things, so I feel like that's where I should just call it quits, for now. But stay tuned to some more topics that I'll talk about here on HJN, and if you want to see more, go down to my channel, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.